Yo, what's up, guys? So, just wanted to share some thoughts that I've had this morning since I was just finished reading the Bible, and spirituality is like kind of on top of mind right now, and I just wanted to share like a little bit about like what I've been going through personally and mentally. And if you guys have been following my YouTube channel, you guys could click on my page and kind of go back in the past and see like, okay, well, I've kind of been going through this big season of like change as of recently, due to the fact that I'm shutting down my coaching consulting business and going to build basically my agency from scratch, which you guys have been seeing me like have this like series called Build to Exit, and it's just me sharing all the things that come along with it. But yeah, no, last year in 2024 in April was when I got baptized, and ever since then, like, my faith has been strengthening, and I've been having this walk with God where it's like it's been amazing. It's been great. Like I think giving my life to Christ has been one of is the best decision I've made in my life up until this point at the age of 24. And so with shutting down my business and going through this like mental phase, there's been a reoccurring theme that like God has been trying to personify into my life, and I wanted to share like that thought process with you because I've been struggling with it a lot. Um, and so to give you guys some context, the message God's put in my heart is to surrender everything to Him. And I'm like, what does that mean? Right? So I'll kind of tell you guys a little bit of a crazy story. So last Sunday, I went to church, and the whole sermon, and basically even over the last month or so, this has been a recurring theme. But I went to church, and the whole sermon was based around surrendering everything to God and following Him without question, you know? And the interesting thing is, literally after I went to church, I went to cafe or coffee shop, and out of nowhere, this girl overheard my conversations with one of my friends. She walks up to me and says, "Hey, well, I don't know. God put this in my heart, but He wanted me to tell you that there's big things coming, and that you just have to let go and give it all to God. Like, He knows that you have a good heart, you have good intentions, and you want to be able to help people, but you have to surrender it to God." And like, I was looking at my friend, I was like, "Yo, like, what are the odds that like we like the sermon was just about like surrendering to Christ? This has been a reoccurring theme as of recently. I've been having my business being shut down, and then like going into like this new season of life where I was like, what does that mean? Right? And going through that, I was just like, that is such a interesting call. So I feel like He put it in my heart where it's like, okay, well, I have to like change like the way that I've kind of been approaching my business, because you guys don't know this, but I've been working on my coaching business for the last 3 years, and I've been working so hard, like so hard to like grow it and push it and do all those things. But to be honest with you, I think the reason why it hasn't been growing as much as I would like it to grow is because I haven't surrendered everything to God, and I haven't asked Him what He wants me to do with my life. So through that, I've had more of a conviction to like create more content like this, and to be able to just give, and just trust that He's going to provide in some way, shape, or form. Not like I'm not looking or I'm not working, but like to build my agency alongside with you guys and to show you guys like the real raw side of like what's happening. It's been really difficult. But I do wanted to share with you guys, like, I did grow up without a dad, and I would say like I've always grown up like super hard headed. Like, if anyone knows, like, from my family or my friends, like, I'm very like gung ho on like what I think and what I believe, and I just am very set in my ways when I talk about what I believe in. And so as this has progressed, I've been challenged a lot by God to let go of control. And it's such a foreign concept to me that I've been wrestling with a lot, because it's hard. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I have friends or people who talk about following God, like they can just drop everything and just go, you know? And I think that I'm such a control freak that like I didn't grow up with any control in my life, so I like feeling in control of things. But I realize as a man and as a man of faith that you have to be able to surrender to God because He's the leader in your life, you know? And so if that's the case, I'm like just going through this and I'm trying to give up everything for Him. And so like the thing that like He put in my heart was like He wants me to shut down the business, yeah, and like not pursue it anymore. Like don't work on it anymore. Like in terms of creating content, building the brand, everything like that. And he said, give everything that you have into like this other facet. Like give to the people that you know you could serve, right? So if you're watching this, hopefully you get some sort of value, or that like I'm giving to people like you who are genuinely like myself. So it's been difficult, but I'm trusting him with I want to trust him. And I think that's what it is. He's like, TJ, like, I have something more for you. I have something more for you. Like, there's a reason why I took your business down. There's a reason why it didn't work. And my whole identity has been attached to this. I've grinded the last 3 years for this. I've like spent 10, 12-hour days for the past 3 years straight and just like grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded and grinded, but to no avail. And I think that he's trying to show me something because to be honest with you, being in a business where everything was transactional to now putting out content like this where it's just so genuine, it's just a lot more real, it's a lot more raw, and I just wanted to like share like the real side of me, you know, and I gravitate towards this because I know that eventually somebody's going to watch these videos back one day and they're going to resonate a lot with it. So going through this struggle, like going from a guy who's made $1 million with his online coaching business, who's massively successful, to now having nothing, starting over from scratch, and just trusting God that this is the right path, and like to be able to give to you guys and to be able to build um, genuine relationships and to give like genuine value to other people is like what He's calling me to do. So I mean, if I had nothing, I would still make these videos and like I would do it for free, you know, basically. And like to me, it's a big leap of faith. It's a big because in my spiritual journey, I'm still very like new to like have my relationship with like God to this level of intimacy. You know, as I've been trying to pursue God at a high level, reading my Bible, going to church, and things like that. It's like I feel like this is the biggest thing He's asked for me at this point. And like I know logically it sounds so stupid that like it's like, but dude, God is gonna provide for you. He's always gonna. He has things so much bigger and planned for you that you could have originally imagined. But like emotionally going through, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I don't know why it feels like I'm so afraid, or like I'm like, no, 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 like it's just that feeling. And I feel like a kid who's like getting their favorite thing taken away from them in order to pursue something greater. But I think that's kind of the relationship, and that's kind of this whole point in life is to God has a purpose for you. He has a purpose for me. He has a purpose for everybody in life, and I think that in order to really fulfill like the dreams that He wants for you, and not the ones that I told myself that I wanted, I really do have to just give up and start from coming from a place of like genuine servitude, because that's what Christ preaches in the Bible. He washed people's feet back in the day when that was like that was illegal, you know, like it was such a frowned upon thing. But like as the Messiah, He's washing other people's feet, which is a great honor and a great respect. So yeah, it's just now I want to try and lead with that, you know, and do my best. Like, you know, I'm not perfect, but I want to try and lead with this channel to give as much love and value as possible, teach you everything that I've learned over the last few years, and really give you like away all the secrets and all the tactics and the strategies that I even paid, you know, tens of thousands of dollars for, you know what I mean? But yeah, I wanted to share that with you because it's been heavy on my heart, and I wanted to document how like I felt about it. And I've had a bunch of clips. I'm gonna release my build to exit series pretty soon, another episode. But I wanted to share, like, I just wanted to share like that sometimes following Christ can be hard, but I want this to be a sentiment of I believe in you, I trust in you, I'm going all in with this, and I'm gonna continue to curate this page and just let it do its thing. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I'll have some of my other series soon. If you guys have any suggestions, or if you guys want to have any questions or anything like that, I really do want to create a community. I have a free school community that's linked in my YouTube channel. It's linked on my Instagram. If you guys ever want to go and check it out, like come in there. I really do want to host like just calls and just like teach or like give away like things that have really helped me out. I'm gonna be doing that with some sort of like value in addition to like the Build to Exit series. But if you'd like to see some of that stuff, just let me know. And yeah, catch you guys in another video.